What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend and is ready to conquer the week that is. And I'm just gonna get right into it today, man. So this past weekend was the first ever 2 night SummerSlam. So I'm gonna be covering all the action from that, and there was so much action, so much happened, and so little time to get to it, so here we go, man. First up on night one, the first match of the weekend was Roman Reigns and his cousin Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso taking on the team of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Man, what a really fun opener this was. Roman is still doing his best work, even though he's not, wrestling full time anymore. Jey Uso is, as over as ever. And Bronson Reed and Ron Breaker, hell of a tag team. And I believe that Braun Breaker, got injured during the match. Hopefully, it's not too serious. I heard from a few friends that were there. He was seen limping off camera. And when he had to do a meet and greet the next day, he um, didn't get up from his chair and sat in the chair, so he's a little bit banged up. But hopefully nothing too serious, and speedy recovery for Braun Breaker. Definitely the future of the WWE right there. And Bronson Reed too. Uh, anyway, Roman and Jay definitely got the win to kick off the night at SummerSlam. Uh, and then next up, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss battled the Judgment Day's Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. There was there was a little bit of dissension between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair teased on WWE TV for 4 weeks, but they ended up getting the job done when it counted, and they are your brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So congratulations to them. Uh, Next up, a feud that's been going on for a while. Um, Sleeper feud of sorts, because it doesn't get as much TV time as it should. But Sami Zayn once again battled Karrion Kross. The two crossed paths at the last WWE PLE Night of Champions with in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, with Sami Zayn getting the win, and this was Karrion Kross's first major PLE match in quite a while. Um, I believe he maybe a couple of years. But anyway, yeah. So after a very good back and forth match, Sami Zayn ended up defeating Karrion Kross, and there are rumors out there that Karrion Kross is finishing up his time with WWE. We'll have to see where that goes and where he goes, if he chooses to stay with WWE. Next match of the night was for the WWE Women's Championship, as Jade Cargill looked to take the WWE Women's Championship from Tiffany Stratton. Another great back and forth match, but Tiffany Stratton ended up getting the win with the prettiest moonsault ever, a tribute to Christopher Daniels, another pro wrestler. He used to call it the best moonsault ever, so she calls it the prettiest moonsault ever. That was pretty cool to see. Then the next match of the night, it was a tag team bout. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul took on Randy Orton and Grammy nominated country singer Jelly Roll. Yeah, you heard that right. If you know, if you've been watching WWE TV over the last 2 months or so, Jelly Roll has been pretty much a fixture on WWE TV. He's a huge WWE fan, and he tried his hand in the ring, and you know, coming from somebody who has experience, not a bad try for somebody who's only had maybe like a couple of weeks of, like maybe like a month and a half of training. Not a bad first outing at all. Jelly Roll pulled off some moves that you know that I didn't think he could, and he took a lot of punishment. And normally celebrities are very protected when they come inside the WWE ring. They usually let the WWE superstar who they're teaming up with take the brunt of the punishment. But Jelly Roll was like, "Nope, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna do this," and he did it, man. So major props to Jelly Roll on his first outing, and but Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre ended up picking up the win. But great, very very fun match. And in the main event of night one, man, here's where the shocker of night one comes in. It was CM Punk versus Gunther for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Uh, CM Punk actually ended up getting the win over Gunther to become the new WWE World Champion, but in a shocking turn of events, Seth Rollins came out and cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and Seth Rollins is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Um, and this cash in was sort of mired by a little bit of controversy because everybody got fooled into thinking Seth Rollins was hurt. That he had a legit injury, and he ended up cashing in his Money in the Bank and winning the WWE World Championship. But yeah, no, that was a very creative spin. Seth has a history of cashing in the Money in the Bank contract during an actual World Championship match, and he did it in WrestleMania 31 against Roman Reigns back in 2015 during the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match, and then he did it now at SummerSlam against CM Punk. So major props to Seth Rollins, the new WWE World Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, I should say. So that was night one, and night two, which was last night. The opening match was the WWE Women's World Championship triple threat match with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and defending champion Naomi. And it was pretty cool to see Naomi's dad play her to the ring for her entrance. That was I can't imagine how that felt for Naomi. That must have been a really cool moment for her, and that essentially propelled her into retaining the WWE Women's World Championship over two very very game challengers, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Um, Next up was the tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. This was insane. I believe the last TLC match at SummerSlam was the first TLC match in 2000, where you had the Hardys and uh, the Dudleys and Edge and Christian for the tag team championship, and then 25 years later at SummerSlam we get the return of TLC, and these teams delivered for sure. What an insane match! It was Fraxium, Axiom and Nathan Frazier, DIY, that's Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, Andrade and Ray Phoenix, the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, and the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, taking on the defending champions, the White Six, Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis. Yeah, man. So it was an insane match, man. The uh, the uh, la- the ladder spots were absolutely insane. Candice LeRae uh, took a very very devastating fall. You know, it was just a fun match to watch, and that was the show stealer for me. But the White Six ended up the White Six, not the number six, sick as in crazy, but the White Six ended up retaining the WWE Tag Team Championship. Uh, Next up was a very very fun no disqualification match with Becky Lynch taking on Lyra Valkyria for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. You know, uh, these two women brought it. From kendo sticks to zip ties and uh, everything in between. Bailey tried to get involved and help out Lyra Valkyria, but ended up accidentally helping Becky Lynch retain the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, and Becky's got some kick-ass new music too, so that's cool. Uh, Next up was the steel cage match for the United States Championship. Jacob Fatu looked to regain the United States Championship, which he lost at WWE Night of Champions to Solo Sikoa. But Solo Sikoa and the MFTs had a game plan going in, and they were able to isolate Jacob Fatu and essentially help uh, uh, Solo Sikoa retain the U.S. Championship. But after the match, Jacob Fatu ended up destroying Jeff. I'm sorry, JC Materia. I still call him Jeff Cobb. But he ended up destroying him as well as Tongaloa, um, and that was pretty cool. And so this war between Jacob Fatu and the MFTs in Solo Sikoa is far from over. Um, next up, we had next up uh, was the Intercontinental Championship match. AJ Styles looked to what do you call it? AJ Styles looked to defend the looked to take the WWE Intercontinental Championship from Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who won the title back at WrestleMania by in a Fatal 4-Way match by pinning his Judgment Day stablemate Finn Balor. Lots of fun Eddie Guerrero tributes in this match, man. You know, Dominic Mysterio wore a variation of the gear that his father Rey Mysterio wore on the night that he faced Eddie Guerrero in a ladder match at SummerSlam 2005 for custody of Dominic, and then AJ Styles came out in the whole Eddie Guerrero getup from the lowrider to a variation on Eddie's gear that he wore that night. It was just beautiful to see. And there were a few Eddie Guerrero spots in there, with the lion cheating and stealing things. So that was pretty cool to see that entire match pay tribute to Eddie Guerrero, and that yeah, I enjoyed that immensely. And your SummerSlam main event saw Cody Rhodes defeat John Cena to become the new WWE Undisputed Champion in a street fight. Man, what a match it was, man. It's almost like uh, you know um, it's almost like somebody took somebody. If you ever played the WWE 2K games and you used to turn off the finisher slots and put unlimited finishers, and it was kind of like that, because I can't remember how many times each person hit their finisher on the other. John Cena must have hit like six attitude adjustments, and Cody hit like 5 crossroads. It was insane. But you know, in the end, Cody Rhodes was able to vanquish John Cena and become the new WWE World Championship. That was his first time beating John Cena on television. John Cena had previously had a 4-0 record against Cody Rhodes on television, but the shocks didn't end there. After a 2.5 year absence, man, Brock Lesnar returned to the WWE and took out John Cena to end SummerSlam. So it will be very, very interesting to see where that goes from there. John's got a few months left on his retirement tour. Finishing up his in-ring career with the WWE in December. So it will be very interesting to see where it all goes and how it all unfolds. Hey, what a great SummerSlam. I enjoyed it, and if you watched it, hopefully you did too. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments if you watched SummerSlam. And if not, definitely check out the replay on Peacock. It's definitely worth watching. Uh, and yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And of course, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.